Mr. Ray and Mr. Pritesh. I would like to start by understanding what the Rainbow Boosters project is and where the idea came from. So Pritesh, please can you share where this all started?
Thank you. Namaste, Sairam. It's so good to be here. As you've heard, there's so much love in this room, and yeah, it's lovely to be here with my brothers and my family and everybody, this opportunity to be here, so thank you for having us. In January I turned 40, and all of my friends are planning parties and what we should do. And then something inside, which I now know is Abaji's blessings and guidance, said, you should do something for somebody else. What should we do? So I thought maybe I can ask my friends to raise some money to help an underprivileged community somewhere. That's the idea. That was all it was. I've been around the world to make documentaries about how technology and access to the internet has changed lives through health, climate change, all of these educational things. So I have a love of tech. So then I thought, okay, we can raise some money to do something in technology, because I've seen firsthand how even just simple access to the internet can transform somebody's life. So I had this idea, okay, now what do I do? So I had 3 transformative conversations. I went to my mum and my dad and my wife Bhavika, and I said, I got this idea. Do you think it's me just being, for my ego, something feels nice, or is there some substance here? And they said, it's a good idea. They were supportive. They said, go do it. Then I was like, how do you even do something like this? I can give money to big organizations, but you don't know what happens to that money all the time. So I called my friend Ray. We've been friends for nearly a decade. He does a lot of foundation work in the States. They do a lot of community work. So I called him and I said, how do you do this? And he said, don't worry, we'll figure it out. And he gave me the confidence that it's possible. So I had the confidence, I had the idea. But then what happens? Where do you go? So then I called Navi. I said, Navi, we've got this idea. Is there places where we could help? Do you think it's something that would be valuable if we do that? He didn't only just say yes, he said, yes, and I'll tell you where. 2 days after, we were on a video call with the headmaster of the school saying, we are coming, we're going to do this project. So those 3 conversations is where the idea started. From there, where we are today, the fact that we are on this stage today is unbelievable. So we started there, and this is where we're at.
So basically, 40th बर्थडेच्या दिवशी त्याला असं वाटलं की आपण काय करू शकतो, किंवा आपण आपल्या आयुष्यात आतापर्यंत काहीच केलेलं नाही आहे, तर आपण काय करावं सोसायटीसाठी, वेगळं वर्क म्हणून आपल्याला काय करता येईल. आणि आबाजींचे विचार किंवा संस्कार, त्यांचा समाजसेवेचा वसा त्याला माहितीच होता. सो त्याने सगळ्यात आधी पेरेंट्सची हेल्प घेतली, त्याच्या वाईफची हेल्प घेतली, त्यांच्याकडून थोडीशी क्लॅरिटी मिळवली. त्यानंतर रे किम्बल हे त्याचे अत्यंत डिअरेस्ट फ्रेंड आहेत, त्यांच्याशी कन्सल्ट केलं. आणि मग त्याला कॉन्फिडन्स आला की ओके, आपण असं काहीतरी करू शकतो, आपण पुढे विचार करू शकतो, आपण काहीतरी एक मोठं प्रोजेक्ट किंवा आपल्या हातून एक चांगलं काम घडू शकतं. पण ते कसं आणि काय, तर ही रियालिटी त्याला नवनाथ काकांकडून कळली की तू काय करू शकतोस, प्रॉब्लेम्स काय आहेत, बेनिफिट्स काय आहे, आपण काय पद्धतीने करू शकतो. आणि म्हणून त्याने या तिघांच्याही सोबत, त्या तिघांनी या दोघांच्या सोबत त्याने सुरुवात केली आणि त्यांचा एकत्रित प्रवास सुरू झाला. तर आपण त्यांना खूप शुभेच्छा देऊया. ओके, सो प्रितेश, this Zoom call you had with Ray was a huge turning point, right? Ray, do you remember that call? And what was it about the project that made you want to get involved and support?
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, thank you for having me. This is an outstanding event, and I really appreciate being here. Namaste. And welcoming me and Maya to your country. I do remember that Zoom call. And Pritesh did have this wonderful idea to give back. And Pritesh and I have been friends for just about a decade. And it was very easy for me to say, yes, let's do this. Pritesh's heart, if you know him, you know it's in the right place all of the time. And so it was very easy for us to say yes and jump onto this project. And then lucky enough, within a couple weeks, I think it was, Navi, Pritesh, and myself were also on a call. And as soon as I listened to Navi and felt his spirit and really understood the direction that this project could take, there was no doubt that it was going to be successful. And I was happy to be involved and very grateful to be involved. The Kuma Foundation really takes on these challenges. This is exactly within our mission, and that's why we also wanted to be involved. This is really a conflict that we're looking at that's not just unique to Pune, it's not unique to India, but it's really a challenge and a conflict that happens all across the world. And that's getting kids access to internet technology, these technologies that can really change lives. And you have on one side kids that have access to this technology and the resources, and then you have kids on the other side that do not, and that happens all across the world, and for a number of reasons. And that could be money, it could be access, it could be transportation. So we really work hard over the years to try to make it as easy as possible for anybody to get access to the internet and these technologies. And to date, we've helped over 5,000 kids over the past 3 years, and we're continuing to build that momentum. So, I appreciate it.
थँक्यू रे. सो रेनचं असं म्हणणं आहे की कुमा फाउंडेशनसोबत ते खूप वर्षांपासून काम करतात, त्याचे ते चेअरमन आहेत आणि हे काम करताना त्यांना कुठलाही डाऊट नव्हता, कारण प्रितेशसोबत त्यांची मैत्री खूप जुनी होती, त्याच्यामुळे तो जे म्हणतोय ते आपण करू शकतो यावर त्यांचा विश्वास होता. आणि दुसरी गोष्ट, जेव्हा ते नवनाथ काकांशी बोलले तेव्हा त्यांना नवनाथ काकांची कळकळ दिसली किंवा ती मुलं किती गरजू आहेत हेही त्यांच्या लक्षात आलं. आणि सगळ्यात महत्त्वाचं म्हणजे या तिघांनी टेक्नॉलॉजीवर खूप जास्त फोकस केलेला आहे. म्हणजे कुमा लॅब किंवा टिंकरिंग लॅब हे कम्प्युटरशी रिलेटेड आहेत, कारण त्यांचं असं म्हणणं आहे की टेक्नॉलॉजी ही आजच्या काळातली खूप महत्त्वाची गोष्ट आहे आणि जगातल्या एका भागातल्या मुलांना ती खूप इझिली अवेलेबल आहे, ॲक्सेसिबल आहे, वेअर ॲज दुसऱ्या भागातल्या मुलांना कम्प्युटर्स म्हणजे काय किंवा बेसिक नॉलेज जे असायला हवं ते मिळत नाही आहे. सो त्यांनी मेन फोकस टेक्नॉलॉजी हा ठेवला आणि मग त्या तिघांनी एकत्रित कामाला सुरुवात केलेली आहे. सो Pritesh, you mentioned that the third call was to Mr. Shinde, who saw how your idea can become a reality. Mr. Shinde, can you share how you felt when you heard this idea and why, with your family and friends, have passionately made a simple idea come to life?
Oh, I'm really excited, and first of all I thank Ray and Pritesh for having this wonderful idea and coming to me with this idea. Me and my wife Priya, after COVID, we had started. We thought of doing something in the name of our Guru Abaji, and we had started looking for the needy and deserving schools, or maybe the people, or maybe the kids, where we can try and contribute a little in our own ways. We never dreamt of having it at this bigger scale, but then just before we had this call, I had already established the relationship with the school. Entire school team is here today, and I'm really proud, that they're a part of this. And then we had started just doing some little things like, inspiring kids, having lecture series, giving them knowledge, and those sort of things. And then these guys called, and then that was the right time. Maybe we can say that it was Abaji's wish and will that wanted this to happen. And at the right time, these guys called. I was lecturing in this school, and we had this call, and they saw the students. They saw me talking with the students and actually the team, and they got inspired, and that was the call. That took us. It's just maybe about 3 or 4 months since then. And today, on this Tuesday, we're going to hand over this computer, fully equipped computer lab with 20 computers, with the tutor, with the curriculum, with the ideas, with the helping hands, not just the machines. We are going to be connected with them, and that is what we are getting today. At the same time, me and my brother Vilas, we were just thinking of this Kuma lab, and suddenly we noticed there is this lab equipment is lying down idle in the school, and we thought this lab also can be given life. And me and my brother Vilas here, we took a call and we decided we're going to have launch of this tinkering lab as well, wherein this STEAM labs, this idea of Ray, then we can go in hand, and now we are having 2 labs there. So thanks to you, both of you, and thank you the school entire, and I thank Abaji for making this happen. He's the one who is behind this. Thank you.
थँक्यू नवनाथ काका. सो नवनाथ काकांनी मगाशी सांगितल्याप्रमाणे आबाजी फाउंडेशनची स्थापना ही एक पुढची स्टेप होती, पण आधी त्यांनी इंडिव्हिज्युअल लेवलला आबाजींच्या नावाने समाजकार्य करायला आणि त्यांच्याकडून जितकी मदत होणं शक्य आहे तेवढी करायला सुरुवात केली होती. म्हणजे तुम्ही श्वेता खिलारेचं उदाहरण आपण बघू शकतो. तर तिची एज्युकेशनची जबाबदारी घेणं आणि अशा जबाबदाऱ्या किंवा अशी छोटी छोटी कामं आपण म्हणूयात इंडिव्हिज्युअल लेवलला ते स्वतःहून करत होते. पण त्यांची अशी इच्छा होती की आबाजींच्या नावाने काहीतरी मोठं व्हायला हवं आणि म्हणून मग त्यांनी स्कूलमध्ये जाऊन सर्वे करायला सुरुवात केली की आपण कुठल्या शाळांना मदत करू शकतो, ती काय प्रकारची असू शकते. आणि नेमकं त्याच वेळी त्यांना प्रितेशचा कॉल आला, नंतर रे जॉईन झाले. सो इट वॉज अ बिग मिरॅकल. हा खूप मोठा योगायोग होता की त्यांची इच्छा होती म्हणून त्यांनी सुरुवात केली, त्यांच्या स्तरावर त्यांनी हे काम करायला सुरुवात केली आणि तो एक खूप मोठा प्लॅटफॉर्म झाला. म्हणजे 3 कॉन्टिनेंट्स याच्यात इन्व्हॉल्व्ह झाले, US, UK आणि इंडिया, एशिया. आणि हे काम एकत्रितपणे एवढ्या मोठ्या लेवलला सुरू झालं. Okay, so in collaboration together, the Rainbow Boosters project has created a Kuma Lab and a tinkering lab at the Bal Siddhanath Vidyalaya that will give the students the tools and skills to success in fast-paced digital 21st century. By connecting to them to the internet and a community, they will able to see what's possible in the world and connect with students in other continents. The creation of this project itself is a prime example of what technology can unlock. So Pritesh, can you please tell us how the three of you have been able to turn around such a significant project while being in 3 different time zones? I mean, you are in UK, you are in USA, and you are in Asia, India. So will you elaborate?
Yeah, so we used the tools that we are giving to these students. We've used Zooms and WhatsApp groups and sharing documents to be able to bring this project to life. We've used them ourselves because there was no other way. Ray's 6 hours away, you're 6 hours away. There was only half an hour in the day which was manageable for us. So we've used the tools ourselves to get to that point. One of the key things about this partnership really is having, they say, boots on the ground, having a team locally. So Navi, Babi, Isha, Yash, being here, liaising with the school, helping us with the local dialect, the nuances, is what's helped us. The ability to be part of the process and have a full communication is the difference between this and other projects. So that's been invaluable and the school's helped so much, so thank you for that as well. We have some deep-rooted connection, a value that we think is linked to Abaji in that sense, and that's why we trust each other. It's full of love and hope, and we will continue to do more great work together. But we didn't do it alone. We have all, in our 3 different continents, had teams around us, whether it's family, friends, colleagues. We all have sub-teams, so everyone's been working on different areas at a very deep degree. And hours of collaboration is the way that we got to this point quickly, because we looked at every angle, we've debated it, we've made a decision, and we've gone forward. And now it's not only what we set out to do, it's way much more than that.
सो प्रितेश असं म्हणतोय की आमच्या मिशन आणि व्हॅल्यूज आम्हाला खूप क्लिअर होतं आणि आम्हाला काय करायचं आहे हे तिघांना माहिती होतं खूप. सो आम्ही सगळे खूप कनेक्टेड होतो आणि हे टीमवर्क आहे. म्हणजे त्याचे पेरेंट्स इन्व्हॉल्व आहेत, तिघांच्या नवनाथ काकांच्या घरची लोक इन्व्हॉल्व आहेत, रेंजची पूर्ण टीम आहे. सो इट्स अ टीम वर्क. ओके, सो मिस्टर रे, हाऊ वॉज दिस एक्सपिरियन्स फ्रॉम युअर साईड ऑफ द वर्ल्ड? युअर फाउंडेशन हॅज अ लार्ज बोर्ड ऑफ मेंबर्स. हाऊ हॅव दे फेल्ट अबाउट दिस प्रोजेक्ट?
Yeah, that's a great question. I just wanted to kind of reiterate what was also said, how amazing and how quickly this came together because of the people that were involved and the trust amongst the team. We have this project, this first call was January, I think, and then we also had another call in March. So you're looking at practically 4 months, from the time this first call happened to launch, and the computers in the schools with the kids and the curriculum and the teachers. That's truly amazing. But it also shows you what can be done, and the art of the possible. If you do have a dream and you have the right people involved, then you share that and you're open with that. And there's no other motives. Very powerful things can happen very quickly. And so that's what has been so inspiring to me, to work with Navi and Pritesh on this amazing project. We do have a board. Our board has members, I believe, from Amazon, Meta. We have Microsoft, as well as Manta Security and some other technology companies that are involved. And they also have been involved from day one of this project. Not just from funding, but the support and some other areas. So they're very supportive of this and very excited for, as Pritesh said, the next step. This was step one of an ongoing series that we want to be involved with.
सो हे प्रोजेक्ट त्यांच्या बोर्डला पण त्यांनी खूप व्यवस्थित एक्सप्लेन केलं, कारण त्यांचं बेसिकली असं म्हणणं आहे टीमवर्क असल्यावर आमचा एकमेकांवर तेवढा ट्रस्ट असतो. आणि या प्रोजेक्टमध्ये म्हणजे त्यांचं कुमा फाउंडेशन खूप मोठ्या प्लॅटफॉर्मवर काम करतं, ज्याच्यात ॲमेझॉन आणि मायक्रोसॉफ्टसारख्या मोठ्या कंपनीजसुद्धा इन्व्हॉल्व्ह असतात. आणि आत्तापर्यंत त्यांच्या फाउंडेशनने US मधल्या जवळपास 5,000 स्टुडंट्सना हेल्प केलेली आहे. सो इतक्या मोठ्या प्रमाणावर त्यांचं फाउंडेशन काम करतं. ओके, सो मिस्टर शिंदे, you have had to coordinate with many people here. Can you share the extent to what has been done and how people have come together?
Oh, don't ask me. Last 3 months, it has been just these guys are so busy. We are in the field, and this man, he's coordinating between the 3 continents. This man is not letting us sleep. So he comes with a smaller idea. That idea, that has made really a long-lasting impact on this project. And he just, he means, what he means is like not just give money and then just stay back. No. What he means by giving money is conscious giving. He wants to get connected. He wants to get involved. He wants to be a part of that. And that's why, he comes up with the idea, we want to do this, and then me and Priya, I never said no to him. We always tried. And, the school team, my brother Vilas, my family members, they've been with me since last these 3 months, day and night. They are just supporting me. And Abaji's family, they have been just so kind to just boost our confidence. Every now and then Tarutai was involved in this so many times. Everything we did together, anything we planned, she was there. Vinayak Dada was there. And this is really an entire Panshikar family event, Navnath Shinde family event, my friends, my relatives, everyone was involved. And thanks Pritesh for that boost. You have been a great boost to all of us. Thank you.
ओके, सो नवनाथ काका असं म्हणाले की प्रत्येकाचा सपोर्ट, म्हणजे ते या प्रोजेक्टवर जवळपास जानेवारीपासून काम करतात, 3-4 महिने कंटिन्युअसली काम करतात. आणि पणशीकर फॅमिली असू देत, त्यांच्या स्वतःची फॅमिली असू देत, किंवा ज्या शाळेसाठी ते हे काम करतात त्या शाळेतला स्टाफ असू दे, प्रत्येकाने खूप कॉपरेट केलं आहे. आणि स्पेशल थँक्स टू प्रितेश की तो प्रत्येक गोष्ट खूप बारकाईने बघतो, हेल्प करतो. आणि रे पण, कारण त्यांनी खूप कमी वेळात खूप मोठी अप्रुव्हल्स आणली आणि हे काम त्यांच्यामुळे, त्यांच्या मोठ्या फंड्समुळे शक्य होतं आहे. सो त्या दोघांना त्यांच्याकडून खूप खूप धन्यवाद. सो आफ्टर मंथ्स ऑफ कोलॅबरेशन, फंड रेझिंग अँड हार्ड वर्क, you are opening the Kuma Labs and Tinkering Lab on Tuesday, right? What are your hopes for these labs and how do you envisage collaboration over the coming months and years? Mr. Ray, will you explain this?
Sure, yes. Well, this is just step one. So we have many more. We want to make sure that we're here to the end, to the success. And because what we're talking about again is, when you think about the internet, it could be classified as, the one great thing that has changed everything. And, we realize that, perhaps, even more powerful than the internet and what's more compelling is the ability for all kids and the right for all kids to have access to this technology and participate in the digital economy and succeed in the 21st century. And so we're very passionate about this, and we want to stay involved with the Pune launch way beyond these first 200 kids come through on Tuesday. But as Navi has suggested earlier, the class can hold up to 500 kids, and then there will be kids after that come through. So it's really a powerful program. We're happy to be involved, and we look forward to the future.
Yeah, what I see from here is I see the smiles on the faces of the kids. 175 kids we're going to meet on Tuesday, and then that will be my most satisfying moment for me and for my Guru Abaji. And then we want to see so many more smiles on the faces. Thank you.
For me, it's to make new friends, to see the journeys in the same way that these students have had their journeys witnessed by all of us. It's my turn and all of our turn to see the next wave of people's journeys. I'm looking forward to making new friends in the children looking forward to seeing what impact we can create. We'll be measuring things, we'll be sharing things. We want them to have a full support system. Conscious giving means that we will be there. Everyone that's been part of this can connect. On Tuesday, there is a workshop in the agenda. So there's 8 students from here will be dialing in on Zoom to speak to my son and his friends, and they are going to make friends themselves. And we will continue to be there using the technology. First, we want to give them dreams. A lot of these people don't think, these children think they can have dreams because of their circumstance. So the first thing we want to do is give them dreams. Then we want to make sure that things happen to them that they couldn't even dream of. So that's the next phase for us, is let's get them to a point where they believe and then open up what's possible. So just thank you for everyone. Thank you for everyone being here on Tuesday. We're really, really looking forward to it. Thank you.
Thank you, Pritesh. हे जे प्रोजेक्ट सुरू झालेलं आहे ते आत्ता फक्त पर्टिक्युलर एक लॅब ओपन होणार आहे आणि थांबणार आहे असं नाही आहे. तर पुढेही आपण काय करू शकतो, त्या मुलांना कशा प्रकारे मदत करू शकतो हे ते बघणार आहेत. आणि बेसिकली त्यांना वेगळ्या संधी अशी समाजसेवेची कामं करण्यासाठी शोधायची आहेत आणि ज्यांना गरज आहे, जी नीडेड लोकं आहेत त्यांना मदत करायची आहे. आणि परवा दिवशी ट्यूजडेला ज्या लॅबचं ओपनिंग होणार आहे तिकडचा एक महत्त्वपूर्ण प्रकल्प किंवा आपण एक संकल्पना म्हणूयात की इकडची काही मुलं आणि युकेतली काही मुलं, म्हणजे स्वतः प्रितेशचा मुलगा, लंडनमधली काही मुलं आणि त्याचे स्कूलमेट्स हे एकमेकांशी व्हिडिओ कॉन्फरन्सिंगवर बोलणार आहेत. म्हणजे त्यांचं असं म्हणणं आहे की आपण एका जगात राहतो, आपण वेगळ्या 3 खंडात जरी राहत असू तरी आपण एकमेकांशी कनेक्टेड राहूयात आणि ज्यांना मदतीची गरज आहे त्यांच्यासाठी मदतीचा हात पुढे करूयात. तर त्यांच्यासाठी एकदा जोरदार टाळ्या होऊन जाऊया. थँक्यू ऑल फॉर बिंग हिअर इन पर्सन अँड शेअरिंग युअर स्टोरी ऑफ दिस वंडरफुल प्रोजेक्ट. We wish you all the success with the launch and beyond. Please show your appreciation for Pritesh, Ray and Mr. Navnath Shinde, please.
Thank you, Apura. You've been wonderful host. Thank you.